Got the part for my camera. You know, it's all good. One thing I do love about, you know, a lot of the group of people I work with, you know, and we all in different positions. You know, the ones that know I witnessed that 1099, I mean that 1011, no 1099 on the tracks the other day, barbecued itself but somehow survived. It's like we all check on each other and we all ask each other how we doing, you know, because we know we see things that isn't normal, you know, and it can be traumatic. And yesterday, you know, a lot of them were like, "Hey, dog, how you doing? How you feeling?" Yep, it's clear. A lot of them like, "Hey, man, how you doing? How you feeling? You know, how your mind? You know, how you feel out the, you know, experience what you experienced last night? You know, and it's like, you know, that we all see things that, like I said, isn't normal. Like, it's not normal. Damn, I should have went down that way. It isn't normal just to see somebody on the tracks barbecuing themselves, right? You know, that's not normal. And you know, it's I don't know how to describe it, but you know, it's just, it can mess with you. And like we all know, it can definitely mess with you. Mentally, physically, you know. Damn, the lawbreakers down there 2 times. They hitting them one way. But, just working mass transit. Working mass transit isn't for the weak. It's not for the weak. I'm not ask y'all, when you all the way over here to the right and you want to go left, I really hate people like this. You should have got your ass over to the left. You know, you gotta have a strong stomach for it. You gotta have a strong mind for it, or they eat you up. And what you see will eat you up if you let it bother you. You know, you gotta learn how to not take it home with you. And yep, it's clear. You gotta know not to take it home with you. You know, sometimes I had dreams of hearing the train saying done, doors closing in my sleep. You know, or like wanting to signal automatic things. You know, we'll be standing momentarily waiting for signal clearance. We're expecting to be moving shortly. You know, little things like that, but like other things like I see at work, you know, I try not to take it home. You know, then one thing that the job do, they make sure that you have counseling at the traumatic events. That's one thing I do like that the job does. Because my supervisor gave me the other night when I came back to the shop and I did my incident report. He said, "Hey, they're going nice as MC, Matt Black, that motherfucker, hey, that motherfucker, that's oh." But he said, look, he got to eat the EPA card or something like that. I got it in my vest. He said, you know, you start messing with you, wake up feeling funny, you know, and you just come back to your mind. He said, give him a call. He said, man, because, you know, they here to help. You know, because like he say, he tell you, you know, first time you meet him, you gonna see some shit out there. You may, you know, and we had people that literally quit. You know, operators that literally kill themselves from the things that they experience. You know, not just operators, but everybody in every position. You see somebody get hit by a train. You see somebody barbecue themselves on the third rail. You see people ODing with the needle in their arms. You know, it takes a toll on your mind. And that's one thing that the job do. They make sure they get you counseling, or they get you they point you in the right direction for counseling. And that's one thing I do like about it. Nope, it's not clear. Oh, it's changing. Things on that thing coming out. But that's one thing that they do though. They make sure they point you in the right direction. And you got 6 free sessions. Which I learned this in training. The lady had us burn this number into our heads. Told us, put the number in y'all phones. And she said, with this, you get 6 free sessions. And, you know, you can call them 24 hours. She said, even your spouse can call them. You know, because our work schedules have changed. Hope it's clear now. Our work schedules have changed. So your spouse, your man, or your husband been working days or whatever, and now they get switched to nights. That might take a toll on the spouse, from what we be told. So it's like, they make sure they take care of you. You know, even though they don't, downtown don't really give a fuck about us, but they somehow give a fuck about your mental. Throw me a bag up, give them room. You know, because they know suicide rate is at a high. They know that. But anyways, man, I'll catch y'all in the next video. As always, take care of yourself. Mental health is real. I'm learning that firsthand dealing with these people. And then testing my mental health.